Welcome to Coffee Hour number 2. I'm your host, Echo Frank Grey Wolf. Okay, so we're going to talk about two things on this video. So first, I got my light back from Best Buy. I know it was probably a pain in the ass because I was supposed to go get it yesterday and shit happened and I never got around to go getting it. But I have it back and they can't really fix it, so I told them I was just going to keep it till it burns out and then I'll just come back and buy another one. So, I mean, it's great fucking light, yo. I mean, it's got 2 modes. 3 if you count this one. So, as long as that part still works, I'm good. This mode no longer holds a charge, like talking about it. So, I'm going to use it until it, like, totally fries out. And then there's this mode, which lasts a little bit longer than the other mode. But, it's a good light. It's a great light. And, it's a Nebo, for those who care. And it can be fixed, but Best Buy can't obtain the battery. And it also comes with the housing unit, so they'd have to replace the whole thing. And it's like, well, we can't even obtain that. So, this is no, any way, shape, or form, a bad reflection on Best Buy. It's just that the product, I guess it has a life expectancy. And it's reached it for the most part. Alright, now let's talk about the TikTok. So I made a TikTok. As I told you guys, I've had a couple of people from TikTok coming at me with the pretending and shit. So I made 3 videos about it. Then I made 2 or 3 more videos about being mixed. And basically what it boils down to is that, you know, I'm a 50-year-old man. I've never had to prove that I was part native to anybody before TikTok happened. Never. And so basically, I pointed that shit out. That before this app came and before these fucking pretendians showed up, I never had to tell anybody that I wasn't a Native American. But I also pointed out, I've never told people that I was full Native. I've always told them that I'm mixed. I've never sit here and denied my black heritage. I've never denied my white heritage. I just know, in the grand scheme of everything, I'm never going to be a white man. I'm never going to be black enough for black people. I'm never going to be Native enough for Native people. You've heard the song and dance before. American-born Chinese or American-born Asian people say it all the time. I'm not going to be Korean enough for Koreans. And I'm not going to be an American enough for an American. And that transcends all ethnicities, I guess. And I just wanted to point that out because here I'm a 50-year-old man. Why am I worried about what some little asshole on the internet thinks? I've been on this app for like 3 years and some change. Not as long as I've been here on YouTube. But I've been on here for like 3 years and some change. And in the entire time, all I've done was help fight and boost things for Native American rights. And 2 people have decided that I'm a pretendian because there's a battle going on TikTok, which is also probably going on YouTube too. Luckily, we don't have FYPs on YouTube, so I don't have to worry about these assholes popping up on my page like the guy Eminem. It's like maybe 20, 23 years old, saying that they're gods, they're Anunnaki, and all this other shit. And I leave names off for a reason, like the girl BFR. Again, they're on here spreading misinformation. They're on here destroying my black culture and they're destroying my Native culture. So, I have the right to be on the Native side, which is the side I've chosen. Since I've been on TikTok, I've always been fighting for Native rights. I don't have a strong voice. I know that I'm a mixed Native. I know that no one in that community really gives 2 fucks if I live or die. Because it's an app. But to have people come at me and challenge my indigeneity, I like them to go meet those 2 wheelchair-bound natives that I threatened to push into a wheelchair to a tree, and that I trust to push into oncoming traffic. Because here's that thing about us mixed kids: we know we're mixed. We don't know in school until someone points it out because we just think we're human. But once it's pointed out in school, it's never not pointed out at school. It's always something that people go back to. You're mixed. You're mixed. You're mixed. I've been hearing this shit for 50 years. I wake up mixed. I go to sleep mixed. I get up mixed. I apply for a job mixed. Now, what does my job application do when I apply? I put down the words black because it says other, black, white, etc., etc. American Native, Alaskan Native. Now, I'm not full American Native. I'm not at all Alaskan Native. I'm also not Mexican, although I have gotten that a lot. I've also got Samoan a lot. I've actually literally had people ask me, what am I mixed with? And when I say black, they're like, what else? And so I was like, oh, well, I'm also part white and part native. And it's like, oh, we thought you were something else. It's like, yeah, I've been getting that all my fucking life. All my life. So knowing that I'm mixed, I don't expect anybody to just come right up and say, unless you follow me here, or if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, then you already know that I'm mixed native. No, I didn't start my reconnecting journey until the age of 42. And the only reason I started it was, one, my dad died, and two, I met a guy in the military who said I needed to do this. And I am not doing this for clout. I am not doing this to get any money from any native tribe. If they offer it, I'll take it. If they want to offer me enrollment, I'll take it. The only condition for that is that my name is Echo Fang Grey Wolf, and it stays there. I don't take my grandmother's name. I'm not going to give it here, just in case the guys from TikTok have followed me over here. I'm not going to do it. But, you know, I already know that my grandmother on my dad's side was reclassified as mulatto. So, I had to do some research on that. But I also know that most of the time that if you are not native, they don't really bury you down there in native areas. Alright? So she's buried in a native area of Charles City. So I got work to do. Okay? Now, that being said, you know, to the assholes that are accusing me of being a fucking pretendian, why aren't y'all going after the real pretendians? You know, the ones that are dancing around with chicken feathers? Saying to kill the man, save the Indian Act was them training Native Americans to be Aboriginal. Those are the people who are saying that the slave trade worked in reverse. There are also the people saying that Anunnaki, Ishnabe, Aztecs, Ninth Ether beings, gods, Toltecs, and children from the stars. Now, which one are y'all? I'm still waiting for the God. This is has warrant mixed natives who are part black for reconnecting, because these other people who are black, who I don't know personally, don't want to know, but they keep fucking it up for people like me, who is part black, and they keep fucking shit up. So that if I'm trying to reconnect with actual natives, I gotta go through all this song and dance because of these motherfuckers. Never before this app of TikTok has anybody ever questioned how much native I have. Never. All through school, half-breed, mixed dude, all this other shit. It's never been a problem. All my life, it's never been a problem. Until TikTok came into existence. When TikTok has had some pretending he's doing shit, dancing with feathers and war bonnets and shit like that. But wasn't me. And now, I got two guys checking my indigeneity. Now, the other natives that I follow know that I'm mixed, and the other natives that I follow are activists. You know, they you know, they've never come at me with any kind of issue. But yet, two people who've never watched not one of my TikToks have decided we're gonna give Echo Fangroof a problem, and they have. So I made 3 videos, and at the end of it, I said to myself, as I said to them, "Who the hell are you?" Because you know, back in the early '70s, when I was getting all the racial slurs while y'all was spinning around in Ball City, I say, you weren't there when my half-breed ass was called all these racial derivatives. You weren't there when all the other shit was going down. I say, and while you're so blessed to be a native, like a full-blooded native, you don't have the right to tell me that I'm not. You know? And now I gotta try and prove this shit. Never had this problem before. So that being said, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not here to convince anybody to believe me about being native. I'm not here for that. I don't care. I can't make you believe in anything. I can't make you believe in Jesus, so how the fuck am I gonna make you believe me? But I will say this. I send warnings, not invitations. If you show up at my house, there will be a sock party, and you will be the guest of honor. Will you be able to go back and tell everybody what happened? Yeah. I'm gonna let you crawl home. You're not gonna want to come back and see me after I'm done. So we're just gonna put it this way. You know that quote from Cole the Conqueror? That's how a barbarian fights. I'm gonna show you how a mixed person fights. I also pointed out the fact that you guys want to jump down us mixed people. You're mad at us because we're actually hybrids and you're not. That being said, I'm Echo Fangroof. This is Comfort number 2. Be seeing you.